Hey everybody, Chris Madden here. We are going to get into a little bit of Luzerne County. I'm going to show you the towns and the places you need to know if you're moving to Luzerne County. So let's jump right in. So this red border is the outline of Luzerne County. There are four cities in Luzerne County. Only four. It's based off of population, and only four qualify. So we have Pittston up here to the northeast. We have Wilkes-Barre, the city of Wilkes-Barre here, the city of Nanticoke, and then down at the bottom, the city of Hazleton. There's two major highways that cut up through Luzerne County, Interstate 81 that travels north and south, and Interstate 80 that travels east and west. There are still a lot of other cities here, so let's dive in. There are two areas that are kind of popular in the home buying. Great communities, great schools, lots of parks, things like that. This area is referred to the Back Mountain, but Dallas School District is the main attraction. You also have Harvey's Lake out here, which allows motorboats. It's great in the summer. There's lots of fun things to do out there. But this is the Dallas area with the Dallas Area School District. Um, Beautiful homes, low crime. It's a little bit higher price point as far as homes are compared to the rest of Luzerne County, but that's where people want to be, so supply and demand. The other place is the mountaintop area. The mountaintop area doesn't have as many people, but it's a wider area geographically. By no means a city. The mountaintop area has about 10,000 to 12,000 people, but it does stretch from over here in the Whitehaven area, Mountaintop, Wapwalbin, Dorrance, New Angola, and this all is part of the Crestwood School District. And this area is also another desirable place to live. Lots of homes. There's a lot of home building going on. There's about 300 to 400 homes that are going to be built here in the next 3 to 4 years as well. But these are two areas that, as real estate agents, we often hear people want to live. But with that comes a little bit higher cost of living. Now, if we dive in, again, by cities, don't think of New York or Chicago or Miami. Um, this area over here, this whole county, Luzerne County, has about 330,000 residents as a total. I think to be a city, you need 35 or 40,000 people. But here we have the city of Wilkes-Barre. Down here in the city of Wilkes-Barre, we got some great colleges, both King's College and Wilkes. We have a lot of shopping. This is like your major shopping area down here in the heart, right off of Interstate 81 here. Anything you could possibly need is probably in this shopping area. There's also the Mohegan Sun Arena, not to be confused with the Mohegan Sun Casino, because the casino's in Luzerne County as well, but they own the arena. There's hockey teams, high school championships happen there. Lots of great concerts, bigger artists than you may think come to here, and that's a great area. There's also the Kirby Center down here on the square in Wilkes-Barre, and they get a lot of great comedians actually come down to this area. The Mohegan Casino, as you can see, is just up the road a little bit. And you can do your gambling, and there's a hotel there now and a racetrack, and maybe even I think I heard maybe something about Top Golf as well coming to that area. Now, right across the river, this is a Susquehanna River, um, is like a Kingston 40 Fort area. And there's lots of houses over here as well as lots of shopping along the Ave here. Um, Lots of great neighborhoods. Um, there's a lot of bridges here, and along this dike here, there's tons of great like walking, biking opportunities. Little great areas to enjoy the warm weather. Um, a lot of places here you're in walking distance. Kirby Park, where the 4th of July fireworks are for the city of Wilkes-Barre there, as well as tons of stores up on this area. If you go north a little bit, on the left side you have Soarsville in Wyoming, and on the right here you have Plains, Miners Mills. Coming up here more, you get eventually up to Pittston. And then a little further out here, you get to the Dallas area we talked about earlier. Um, there's also an airport. It's not in Luzerne County, but it's right up here in Avoca, or maybe it is. Look, it's just here on the border. So part of it's in Luzerne County, part of it's out of Luzerne County. It is an international airport. You can get pretty much anywhere you want to go. If you don't want to drive down to Philadelphia to pick up the airports down there. Another great thing we have is we have tons of golf courses There's great golf courses all along. There's a couple private ones. There's a great private one up here in Dallas, Huntsville. There's a great country club down in Wilkes-Barre. There's a great large public 27-hole public course over here, Blue Ridge Trail. So there's plenty of golf opportunities. There's also tons of state parks. There's a Rails to Trails program that kind of comes in here through Whitehaven, and you can get almost through the entire county following it. There's different places you could pick up the trail. So that's owned by the PA Game Commission, and I think DCNR. But you can find plenty of info on that as well. Whitehaven here is kind of like the border of the Poconos. You may or may not heard. A lot of people from the city love to come out to the Poconos. It's much more sparsely populated. Also in Whitehaven, there's like the bike and running trails, as we talked about. There's also some great whitewater rafting as well. And so this is really kind of the eastern part of Luzerne County is the gateway here to the Poconos and all the great things the Poconos have to offer. And out here to the west, it gets more sparsely populated the more you go west. Out here in Chickasha, Sweet Valley, Red Rocks, Wallop Wallop, and things like that. You also got a great community down here in the Sugarloaf, Cunningham area. Lots of great food and lots of great communities as well. So as you can see, there's a lot of pretty much everything you need here in Luzerne County. A few big cities, like I said, right in the center, pretty much of the county is where most of the shopping area is. You got a couple great suburban areas, um, lots of entertainment down here through the middle of Luzerne County, lots of outdoor stuff out here to the east. So no matter what you're looking for, we have it. But now the next thing I want to show you is New York, Philadelphia. This is about 2 hours depending on which way you want, which is a great thing because it's a quick trip to the city if you want to go for the day. Same thing with Philadelphia, catch sports, whatever you're into. Um, and then another, if we take a little bit longer out here, you got Philadelphia, New York, 2 hours away. You got Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Washington, Boston, even Boston. None of these are more than, it's about 5.5 hours to Boston, less to Pittsburgh, and even less to hit up Baltimore and DC. So you could see that like we're kind of right in the middle of all these great cities here in this horseshoe, which is really one of the best things about Luzerne County. Also, right here up to the north, we have Lackawanna County, and there's Scranton, which is a little bit bigger city. There's a little bit better options as well. And then another great thing we have here in the northern Poconos is Lake Wallenpaupack, which is a huge lake for your outdoor recreation. So I hope this gives you a little bit of idea of what Luzerne County and its neighbors have to offer. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment. I'll cover whatever you need to know. Until we talk again, thanks so much, guys.